I can't believe I believed everything we had was last. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of.
Alright, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Hype, and I'm back with another episode in our BeamNG Drag Racing series. So that if y'all remember from last video that we did, we blew up the Trackhawk. So yeah, she's just sitting over there looking miserable. We got to pull the motor out of that car, but I got to wait for the new block to come. So it's a billet block. Hopefully we don't have no more problems with blowing it up when we throwing a bunch of nitrous to it. Today we're going to be messing with the C6, and then I have a little surprise for y'all, because I've seen it a few times in my comments that there's a certain car in particular that y'all are looking for me to build that I haven't been able to find. So I finally found one. So before we even go look at it, we're going to do 5 today. Drop 5 likes on this video, and I need at least 3 comments. I also need y'all to try to guess what car we found and whether or not it runs, because y'all know it's a big situation with me and getting cars that just ain't what they say they is. I don't know what's up with that. But let's see, we're gonna walk around here to the corner, and we still waiting on the motor from MMR. I see why people don't order motors from MMR. Like, I'm so sick of waiting for that Coyote motor, it don't make sense. But without further ado, we have got our hands on a full build Fox body. And when I say full build, I mean like the motor, it's got a small block Ford in it, and it is on nitrous. Far as the rest of the chassis, we're missing a hood, we don't got brakes, we got these little baby tires, and that's about all I know about the car for real. Other than that, I don't know anything else. So do with that info what you will. I don't know nothing else about this car. Speaking of, let me see. So I know it runs, at least we know that much. Like, we know it runs. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can get it to fire up. It's definitely got like that small block Ford rumble, but then also I was peeping the rev limit, and it's just like a small block Ford. It revs to the moon. Like, it's ridiculous that you got to spend a bunch of money in the motors to make them run, but when they running, like, the rev to $9 grand and still be throwing nitrous at it is crazy. Now, granted, I'm trying real hard not to wreck my car, so we're definitely not doing nothing crazy with it. Cause on these tires, it ain't gonna do nothing but spin city. Y'all happy? Y'all got a little pool. Yeah, I got into it one time, and she going back to the house. So yeah, the brakes got to be replaced, because I don't like these at all. They don't stop on a dime like I need them to. You'll probably notice it when I'm trying to back the car back in, because what I've noticed is anytime I try to back it in, the car just keep rolling. Then it's kind of like one of them you got to jam it in parks type situations. She's like, I'm fully pressed down on the brake and she's still rolling. So I mean, we'll start a build series on that. I'm not gonna say nobody was interested, but since I didn't get too much hype around the top secret build I got, that's still being built behind the scenes in the process. with this, I'll kind of explain this build once we start this build series and it gets its own set of videos in the series, because we do have a plan B if something catastrophic happens. But so we finally got the block for the C6, so I'm working on getting the block in the C6, and hopefully we'll be able to test out the C6 today. Hopefully it runs, starts up, doesn't blow up, has no issues, because y'all know I don't know how to break in a car. It's just balls to the walls at this point. But without further ado, let me go ahead and try to get the motor and trans in this car, and then hopefully we'll be able to fire it up today. All right, y'all, so we got the motor in. It's bolted down. It took me a little minute. It pretty much took us from lunchtime. It's probably about 3 now, so it took us about 3 hours to get the motor in, which isn't too bad. Wiring was a plug and play harness, so we was good. Now, we did have a small fuel leak earlier. Hopefully it was exactly that, just a small fuel leak, and it's fixed, and we don't end up catching this car on fire. So this will be the first official startup for the C6, and as you can see, I went all out with this motor. This motor is huge. And then last video we did on the C6, you guys said turbos, so I did a twin turbo setup. So yeah, this about what we got. But let's fire her up and see what we got. Let the idle come down just a little bit right there. Yeah, she resting at about high 700, low 800 RPMs, which isn't too bad. I know y'all probably hear that fan. It's crazy that we got a fan that's louder than our fuel pumps. That's like a first for me. Normally it's the fuel pumps that's loud as hell, not the fan. But as you see, everything's lit up, everything's working. I hope the fail safes work. I don't want to really find out if they work, because that means something has failed if the fail safe works. But they're set. All switches is a go. We don't have to put the front clip back on for sure, but I do want to drive it and see if it works. We put a turbo 300 with an overdrive in here, so if I want to drive the car, which I wouldn't, but if I wanted to, I could. Let's see here if it revs up. Oh yeah, she rear response. I don't know if the trans brake works. I'm not gonna do it in here, so we're gonna let it roll outside. Oof, I do not want to go in that close to that. We're gonna just see if the trans brake works. Oh yeah, she working. She working. She is working. I am gonna drive it down the street and back. Just want to make sure. Trying to take precautions with this car, because this car costed me a lot more money than what I thought it was, and the motor alone, I can't afford to replace it if we blow it up. We would have to do a whole lot of street side events before I'd be able to replace this motor. Alright, so since taking it up the street and back went so well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a quick shake with it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put weights in that front clip. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but I probably am. So y'all know how it go. We're gonna do a quick little burnout and we gonna shake it. Hopefully we don't destroy the car or the motor, you know. They said break-in period. I don't know nothing about no break-in period. If I buy a motor and y'all put it together like you're supposed to, I'm not breaking in nothing. Y'all should have did that on the engine dyno. Yeah. Hey, bro, any of y'all seen that video of that? It was like a Mustang that was in the street playing around, and when they was playing around with it, they did a burnout with it and it hooked. Yeah, this car just did like that. So you know what that's telling me? That's telling me I ain't gonna need no weights in the front. That's telling me she should be a monster at no prep and street side. So if you get to talking crazy, just remember I got a car that'll hook in the street. I got a few cars that'll hook in the street actually. So pick your poison. Let me see, line that up right there. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. I like that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put weights in the front clip. It lifted up and it probably, if I didn't come out of it, it probably would have kept going and stayed in the air the whole time. Let's see here. We're gonna try that same thing again, but this time I'm gonna let out of it a little bit later than what I did. I just want to see how bad it carries the front tire for real. All right, let's see what happens this time. Yeah, we're going back to the shop, put the front clip on. I'm gonna put probably about 100-pound weights in the front. See if that helps it stay on the ground. Y'all know we had to make a little shake coming back. Nah, but on a serious note though, I'm gonna slide to the shop, put the front clip back on, and then we'll try to shake it again. All right, y'all, we got the front clip on. I told y'all I was gonna put 100-pound weights in the front, and I did. We're gonna see how she react going down the strip. All right, this is the moment of truth. Woo, 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 woo. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on. All right, so the weights kept it down, but then she immediately started spinning. So now I wonder if the weight well, it's not no wonder. I know the weight transfer is now messed up because I ended up switching it. Let me try it down here. We out of the glue, we on just raw pavement. Yeah, we definitely gonna have to take this to the no prep track and test it out there. So that's what we're gonna end up doing. Before y'all get to wondering, we move both the cars to the back. Because considering I'm not going to be messing with them anytime soon, rather than just have them sit there, I was like, I'll just move it to the back. So I think, why don't we, for this trip, because let's see, we haven't taken the 240 out in a while, so why don't we load up the 240 and we load up the C6 and we take them to the no prep. So look, y'all let me get the truck loaded up, the trailer packed up, and then we'll be on our way to the track. Oh wait, y'all haven't even looked at the truck yet. So remember I told y'all I'd be updating the truck throughout. Yeah, my homie that did that SEMA build, he sent us that new front clip for this mug. I got my AF10s rims, they came in. We did full black interior. Of course, we kept the black paint. We got everything color matched. Like this thing look fire. But now, the crown jewel of this mug, right? Let me see. Let me show y'all right quick. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, you just don't. Y'all see what we got up in there. Yeah, this ain't just no regular work truck no more. This ain't your average just, oh, it's a farm truck. Yeah, nah. This thing can send you home crying. Don't pull up next to it at the light now. Be careful now. Yes, sir. Boy, y'all see how she spin both tires? She spin all four in the rear. But yeah, let me get everything loaded up, and then we're gonna head out to the track. Boy, do y'all see this? Bruh. Man, this trailer look good, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Boy, look at that. Boy, we got a C6 and a 240 looking amazing. Getting pulled by this dually right here, boy. I tell you this. But it's a bad lineup. If you see this pulling up in your city, just know we taking your bread. Ain't even no need to argue about it for real. Ain't no need to argue. We got everything we need. We about to load up, head to the track. So what we gonna end up doing is, well, first of all, let me put this mug in 4-wheel. All right, so but nah, we're gonna take both the cars to the track. Once we get to the track and unpacked, we'll test out the C6 first. Get her all done up. Try to get her tuned in. And then we'll have a little fun with the 240 because we haven't took 240 out in a long time, so. All right, what is up, you guys? We've made it to the track. We've unloaded. I got the C6 running. This a little spot for when we got the 40-foot trailer now, because we can't be just over in the lanes like we was before. So we're gonna get that right first. Go ahead and get the laptop and stuff pulled up on the screen. Now y'all do know that I have to keep the numbers for these cars a secret, because as y'all know, I'm trying my best to get into servers and run actual people. So with that being said, can't be showing my numbers out here. There will be a car that I eventually do build where I will give y'all like a breakdown on tuning, and like the actual times it's running. If that's something y'all want. If not, I'll just continue to keep the times a secret, and you know how I tune the secret. I did want to say, remember we was talking about those cutouts for this one that like it looks amazing. Y'all see the turbos? Y'all see them? I just thought that was cool as fuck. And they spinning. But yeah, let me get that pulled up, and then we're gonna go make a cute few shakes. So as y'all do know, I prefer to run in the grudge class. So of course that's the classes on servers we'll be running in. Will be all out grudge, run with what you brung. I'm not really more so of a class type of person. I'm more so of a, I want to see who's the fastest with everything you got. Now I will do class races, but like of course like only class races I do would be like stick shift class, overdrive class, like far as stuff like that. But when it comes to tire size or like bracket racing, yeah, nah, that's not really my thing. Now tire size, I prefer to build small tire cars. I just think small tires carry a faster mile per hour than big tire cars, simply because it's you're turning over a smaller tire less times than you are a big tire. But that's why we got the Mustang that we were trying to get built, because I want to have a car that's in the big tire class. Do we have any other big tire cars? Nope. Truck small tire, C6 is small tire, the 240 is a small tire. The secret build, I've not decided whether it's going to be a small tire or a big tire. The Mustang, the Fox body, I also haven't decided what tire that's going to be. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get us a few passes in with this little monstrosity we've created. Oh yeah, she ready. So I want to leave off of the two-step. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna activate the two-step first before we start leaving off the trans brake. I want to see what it leaves off the two-step at. So we're gonna drop that way down. Probably start off with the two-step at like $2 grand and see if it holds. So about 24 is what we could leave at with the two-step. So let's see. Ooh, boy, she's spicy. We ain't got enough gear though, so I'm definitely gonna have to tweak with the gears because we don't got enough gear. I will tell y'all the 60 foot though. So 60 foot we pulled a 1.2. It's not bad at all. A 1.2 60 foot. Let's see if we can get the same 60 foot leaving off the trans brake. And so if you've ever wondered, well, some of you may not, why I try to test whether we can leave off the trans brake or off two-step, is because you got some people who, you know, with grudge racing, they be like, oh, I know you got a faster car, so I want you to foot brake. So all right, that's cool. I'll foot brake with you. I just make sure that two-step is enabled off my foot brake instead of using my trans brake. So, you know, people try to throw little stuff in the game like that, which is cool, but I make sure my car's set up for every possibility for me to leave out on your ass, what I'm trying to tell you. You tell me you want a foot brake, all right, that's a bet. I'm a foot brake. You tell me I can leave on my trans brake, boy, I'm leaving on my trans brake. You tell me you don't care, and we close hood for close hood, I might just mess around and buy a bottle of nitrous off somebody to put it on the car. All right, let's see. Leave this one off the trans brake this time. So it pulled a harder 60 foot leaving off of. My fault, y'all. It pulled a harder 60 foot leaving off of the two step. So foot braking, she's a monster. So I'm not really gonna tweak with foot braking. What I am gonna do, since we're already over here, is I'm gonna grab the 240 because I want to compare the two cars right quick. I just want to see which one's faster. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know which one would be faster for real. I mean, the C6 got more motor for real. Matter of fact, I've never tried to leave with this car off of two-step. Let's try it. We'll try this car at the same two-step level we had the other one at. We had the C6 at 24. Let's see, can this do 24? Oh shoot, we can do 32 with them. Let's see what she's leaving with 32. Let's see, 32 foot brake for foot brake. Which car faster? Remember, 60 foot with the C6 on foot brake was a 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna see what the 240 pulls on foot brake. So it's crazy. All right, I'm gonna give y'all. I give y'all this. The 240 is pulling in every single category 100ths of a second slower than the C6. Now, mind you, the C6 pulled a 1, 2, 3 60 foot, and the 240 is 100th of a second slower in every category. That is ridiculous, yo. I got some straight monsters. And the crazy thing is, we've tuned on the 240. We ain't even opened up the C6 yet. But now I'm about to change the gear. So I did bring some gears with me to go in the diff. So we're gonna change out the gears to try to make it longer so it can make that quarter-mile run. And then from there we'll just keep adding power. How about no? We already knew it was about to happen. It was finna be over for us right then. Park that mug right there. Grab the car. All right, let me add some gear into this right quick, and then we'll take it down the track. Off a little tweaking, she ran a whole lot faster. Good God almighty. Oh yeah, it's definitely a parade inside my city, yeah, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I didn't. I don't want to pay for it. I can't afford to pay for it. We got all our money tied up in these toys. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to add power mid-range right quick. So wait, before we even bother doing a burnout, let me add power to the mid-range and the end. Now, whenever y'all hear me say I'm adding power, I'm adding more boost. All right, let's see what we're working with. Bro, we went even faster. Hold on. Man. Bro, and she is just taking the power. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. I like that 60 foot we just pulled, but that ain't gonna work. Not in the air. Yo, when I tell y'all that this car is taking power and just getting faster every run, that is exactly what she doing. Like, let me see. All right, I'm gonna add another 1.5 pounds top side. All right, we added another 1.5 pounds top side. I just want to see that if I can drop that another 100th of a second. Because right now that quarter mile time is crazy. All right, y'all, so my apologies for the cutout. We had a technical difficulty, even though I was already in and out of the video. I was saying that the C6 will be the fastest car in our no prep fleet. We're adding power, and she's dropping 100ths of a second off of 1 pound of boost. The motherfucker is moving. So we're going to keep tuning on it behind the scenes. Hopefully we can get it to run even lower than what she's running right now. Oh, excuse me. And then we'll be able to go into service and take over, man. You know? But with all that being said, I appreciate you guys with the utmost. I appreciate y'all tuning in, you commenting, you watching, you liking, you sharing. I appreciate it all. We're at, I believe, about, excuse me again. We're at about we're at like 850, I believe. Hopefully we can be at 1,000 before the month is over with, or even be at 1,000 before July is over with. Either or is perfectly fine with me. I'm gonna keep trying to dish these out so I can keep dropping content back to back with y'all with this new schedule. I'm trying to get on where I was dropping at least one a day for y'all. But if you enjoyed, drop a like. If you enjoyed, drop a comment. If y'all just want to have a conversation in the comments, drop a comment. I'm totally cool with that. I try to respond to all comments. But with all that being said, I appreciate you guys with the utmost. And your boy Hype is out. Peace.
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. We young and naive.